Alright, this tut will be called Perfect Nodes at 200. 203, I just took my job advancement, and as you can see, all my stuff is regular. Don't worry about my build. This was just a fast character. I used some shots to get here. All my hypers, all that stuff's messed up. Arcane, as you can see, clean. I don't have nothing. INT, just got my stones. This is perfect noding at 200. As soon as you get this, just G matrix that pops up, this little dang thing, confusing, but easy to crack. We'll call this noob cracking 101. Okay, so all you have to do is get 3,000 nodes, max open, okay, all of your skills and everything will be popping up throughout this tutorial. By the end, all skills will be maxed out. All of your boost nodes will be maxed out to the set how you need them. But we'll start off with skills. So put each one of your skills up. As you come down the list, they'll all appear. You don't have to drag and drop to place them on the boxes. You can just double click and they'll pop up at the top. Ran out of slots, so we're going to enhance all. Yes. Continue, confirm. These have all been leveled, so we can take these back off. I've lost my node. There it is. Alright. Every time we open up a max node pack, we're going to do what I just did. That's just building your skills. You'll use them as you progress through. Okay, as you can see, that's the end of my skill nodes. So that's all my possible skills that I can get. This one, since I only got one, is going to go to the end of the list, but it will appear before in the stack. Alright, so all my skills have been leveled. See, no more skills. Only this one's at 1 because I got only one node for it. So, boost nodes. Boost nodes cracked is really simple. Everybody tries to figure this out and can't do it. It's just this simple. You start at the left, click, it won't let you put it on the board. As you can see, I have pages and pages of boost nodes. So you just got to go down the list. It's time consuming, but once you're done, it will tell you all your possible skill or boost nodes that you can get. The boost nodes boost different skills. 3 skills per node. It automatically organizes your nodes for you. As you can see, the bottom left hand corner, it shows you all the same node, just in different variations and setups for their later part. All of it will be pinpoint salvo to begin with, like this. can just click one, but I don't like missing because it's always only going to have one node for that skill in that position. And since the number one skill is pinpoint salvo, it's always going to be pinpoint salvo in the corner. It'll allow me to place that first node for the next type. Now we're working on Quicksilver. Just showing you every variation, won't go on. This one will, it's my next new skill. So people will tell you that it matters how it rotates around the little octagon. It doesn't. There's only one variation you can place with that setup of that 3. So don't listen to that. It's literally just one. You will go in the hole. New skill. So you can make this faster by jumping to the end, but I'm just proving that you can't place two of the same node no matter what you do. This is every variation as it comes. Okay, so at the end of this one, I will skip ahead and just start placing the first node in every packet like that. So this is that one, all that one still, all that one still, all that one still. There's a new one. All these are that. All these are that. All these are that. New skill, it has changed. All these are that. All these are that. New skill, it has changed. As you can see, it always organizes it. So when you hit this point, you know that that's all those up to that point. When you hit enhance, it's only going to use all those nodes that I was just skipping and double clicking. It wouldn't let me put it on. Alright, so you use these. They're complete. Take them back off the board. They have been utilized. Remember the last one in your set, this one. Triangulating final damage. That's the only one you have to remember. So I like to put it up here so that I know that's where I'm at my set. You close your V matrix, open your V matrix, go back in, go to your boost node, scroll until you see this one. Whoops, there it is. Alright, because this one would go right here at the end of this list. Okay, so this is the next one. On the board, won't let me place, so on, like we were doing before. All the way down, still the same skill, all still the same skill. This is my new one. It goes on all the way to the end, all the way to the end. New. See how that changed on me? This was this, so we want this one. It'll go on the board. All these are the same. All these are the same. All these are the same. This is new. This will go on the board. All these are the same. All these are the same. New. It'll go on the board. All these two are the same. All these are the same. Right? All the same. All the same. Okay, now with that, it's every boost node possible combination that you're going to have on your board. Enhance, complete, yes. Thank you. Okay. Now, we are done with our boost nodes up to this point. Okay, so now it's all about building all these different combinations. So all you have to do that is you take these off. Okay, now you got these other nodes that are called special nodes. These come into play way later in the game, but for now, these are your best cannon fodder to build all your other skills. disassemble. None of your skills are going to go in there. So when you hit select all, it's going to have everything. You just take that off, that off, that off, that off, that off. Once you get to the end of your skill nodes, oh, get out of there. Okay, remember this was a 1 by himself. These are all your boost nodes. They all have numbers on them because you build them. Alright, these can all be used. For this first round, it's pretty much only your purple that'll be used. Every once in a while you have a couple extra, but you shouldn't. Extract. This is your first round of cannon fodder. Now, open up another pack. Max. Confirm. Confirm. V matrix. Place all your skills again. Alright, enhance all. Confirm. Take them off. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Now enhance all. Clicked a little too fast and got ahead of it, and it said it was a no, but take these off. Now remember, you were at the purple one down there. I usually don't do my skills this way because I usually just do my skills, and it's the only time I enhance from the tray just because it's easier, because your skills like to move around when you put them back down here for level. So you should do it this way. Okay, this is the way you should do your skills after the first round, but I was getting ahead of myself and doing it wrong. It's only for your skills you have to do it this way. Okay. Alright, then we're back at our dual ones. Same for them. Okay. Now remember, this likes to organize, but once you go through the first round, it doesn't organize by skill no more. It puts it by the highest level. So this, you have to remember what the one was before that you were at. Okay, so this is where we're at. This is the next one we're doing. This is where we're at. Still on this one. But let's say you lose it, it's still easy to figure out because you've already did this one. So you can always right click, and if it doesn't show anything, you know you've already did those. See, it only gives you new when you're on the next new skill. And you do this until you start seeing ones again. Oh, hold on a second, I did that wrong. Go back and click that last one in that line just to make sure. Hey, glad I did that. Almost done. I see the one approaching. Okay. Do you see how the rest of all those nodes that were there just disappeared? That's because they're all in the nodes before. Purple is your cannon fodder, so we're at the disassemble stage again. Select all. Take your skills off of it. All your doubles. Purple is your cannon fodder. Open a pack. Alright, starting at your skills. Now you can speed this up by putting it back on the panel, but the trick you have to learn is no, cancel. When you find the one that you can increase again, well, that's only got two. That's a bad example. Okay, so you know from this one on, even though it's only three, I usually do like 5 or more, but that's cool. When you get to the one where you can enhance again, you know it's this one, so you can just leave your mouse there and just double click and fill your panel up. And it kind of tells you where you're at, enhance all. But before you enhance, you know that this is where you're at, because that won't let me, this will. So this is where I'm at. So I can take all these back off, and I know that where I'm at is the dice roll skill. So I can scroll down through here, find my dice roll again, and then I know that's where I'm at on the panel. Okay. Enhance all. That uses all them extras. Now I'm at my boost nodes again, so I can take all these off. As long as you can remember the skill that you're stopping at, which will always be down here telling you, you can make it faster. But I like to do this so that everybody can follow along, so I do it down here so you see what I'm doing. But you can fast track it by just doing this. You just have to remember where you're at in the panel. Because remember, it's highest to lowest, so that'll always stay there. Once this is done to here, look where I'm at. Okay. Aegis Systems, final damage, first one. Alright. So when I take all these off, since they're higher level, it's going to mess up the stack down there. So you just have to look for that Aegis. Okay. So look for your little Aegis down there again. I didn't see Aegis. Did I skip it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so Aegis. When you get to the ones, that's all of them. Now to get rid of all my skill nodes, my boost nodes again. Ta-da. Alright, so I'm building all these at once. This is my cannon fodder stage, so I can go ahead and take these off. As long as you don't get click happy, you don't have to worry about doing it this way. Select all, skills. Now, when this hits 24, which I'll show you next time because I don't have none 24 yet, but the next time I do this, they're going to start going to 24. So that's when you have to solo click them because enhance all at the top does not go past 24. It won't max out a slot for you. Now, when I open up this pack, I'll show you what I'm talking about, the 24 limit. You have to actually personally add one because it won't waste your experience on the nodes. Start from the beginning, like we have been. Get your skills out of the way. Yeah, multiples, blah, blah, blah. I clicked you too much. There we go. So we're at the dice roll again. We're at the angel check. Yeah, it's not the name of the skill. I just call her the angel chick. Look for her right here. See how that's a 1? Can't put it more. Okay, so that's all my skills. Gotta get rid of all my skill nodes down here. Completo. Alright. Now we're ready for our boost nodes again. Make sure we didn't have one there. Alright. So again, just remember the last one you're at. Okay. So the next one will be Beam Dance Final. So when I enhance this, now confirm. See these 24s? The max you can go to is a 25, but the game will not enhance all because it says you're wasting it. When you click this, it says you will lose experience. That's because part of the nodes you're adding to it is a lost experience. So you just have to skip through that and enhance. That is now maxed. 24, enhance, none extra. So that'll be one I do on the next one. Next one. This one I can enhance. These become cannon fodder because you're done with them. No more. Oh, there's a 24. 24. Okay. Now remember, down here, this is where we're at, Beam Dance Final. So that way you ain't adding little 24 nodes that you've already checked back into the system. You don't need to do that. We're just looking for our Beam Dance Final. So we come down through here, Beam Dance Final, where are you at? I've skipped it again. I keep skipping it. Beam Dance Final, there it is. Oh, that's a 1, won't go on the board, enhance all. Alright, go for 24s. No more 24s. Alright, so that is all my boost notes. Even though I got extra ones down here, that's what I have because that's where they're at. I've already made sure that all are at their highest limit. So now when I disassemble, it's the same thing as before. Select all, unselect. And I checked all of these 24s. And I know that all the singles that are going to pop up here in a second have all been verified. See these 2 singles? They've already been checked. They don't go on my board, so now I got extra cannon fodder. Alright, so this is where we're going to start getting tons of these shards. We're going to just start getting tons of them here in a minute. Next pack. Alright. Starting at the first skill again. Enhance all. We're at Will of the Erd. Will of the Erda. Now we're at decent combat orders. That's the end of those. Alright, now go down through here, make sure no 24s in my skills. So we're still good. We'll still keep getting a bunch of skill nodes. Alright, we're at our boost nodes again. That's a maxed out. That's maxed out. This one is not. Alright. So we're at this one now, which is the first one in the list. Orbit Cataclysm. Orbital Cataclysm is the one that we'll start with on our next pack. Enhance. Fine. Look for 24s. Okay, remember, this is where we're at. Wait, I'm sorry, this one. This is where we're at, orbital cataclysm. So when we put all these back, well, these are actually all 25, so it'll organize itself. We're just doing the next one, not 25 at this point. That's this one. See that one? Even though it went up there, we don't want that. So these are the end of those. Okay, now that is all done. Within that, all these 25s for your boost nodes right here, it's all the possible skills that you're going to have on your boost. These are all the ones you'll ever need. Okay, they've been maxed out. You don't have enough slots to fit all your boost nodes on. The only way to get everything to fit, to figure out what your combination is, the easy way is you have to be 215 because you have to be able to unlock to 10 nodes. 4, 3, oh, sorry, 15 nodes because it'll be down here at 7, 7, 14, and then 1. That's the only way to do it. So you have to be 230 to be able to actually know what all your skills are on the panel. But you can do this. And when you leave and you go back in, the only skills that are on your panel are these. Okay? So the only way to see them all is you have to be at 230 to be able to get all 15 skills on the panel so you can see all the variation. But to this point, this shows you what they are. When you're in your thing, all of them are 25. I have no enhancements. 50s mean that they're as high as they can possibly go. If you're trying to figure out past this, like if you want to know if you have more than one double, you have to at least be 210 because you have to be able to put one enhancement on each of these node slots. Okay? And then it'll tell you at the end, like, let's just go ahead and enhance, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I only have 3 points to enhance, so I'd have to be at least 209 to have 9 matrix points to be able to enhance each one of these slots, because then it'll tell you. So let me find 2 that I know for a fact is represented more than twice. Alright, well. Alright, what we got here? Yeah, see, it's impossible to be able to figure it out past this until you're 209 because you have to be able to put points on. But once you're 209, you'll unlock this. So you'll actually have to be 210, but you'll unlock this. So, oh, 215, yeah. 210 is this one, yeah. Okay, so at 210, it'll unlock this one. But this slot will still be unlockable once you're at 210 because you can unlock a node 5 levels above you. So this will unlock at 210 and you just have to pay for it. But this one at 210 will unlock on its own. But once you hit that, you'll have the points to spend it on all of them and then you'll be able to figure it out. So what I'm talking about is here. I'll show you. Okay, I don't have no extra ones. But 15 means it's represented 3 times on my board because I have I have all 5 enhancements on every node. So that means that this skill is represented 3 times. 3 times. Right? This is 2 times. This is 2 times. 2 times. Because it says plus 10, it lets me know that there's 2 enhancement nodes that it's adding to it. 10, 10, 10, 10, 5. This one has, I haven't made 2 for this one. So that tells me that in this category here, I have a couple of my skills that are represented more than once. But as you can see, I have 14 of the 15. One of my skills isn't even represented because you can have 15 in a panel. And that's it. That's how you perfect make your matrix. Because at this point, within all of his boost nodes is going to be all the variations of all of his skills are all represented within these nodes, but I just can't place them on the panel. But you do have max nodes. You got perfect nodes right here for your boost nodes. They're all perfect. You just got to figure it out once you get enough that you can place all your nodes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got to be 220 to be able to pay to unlock this node slot. But at 220, you're able to place all your boost nodes to be able to see what combination of these unlocks all your skills. I could mess with it a little bit and maybe get all 15. Let's see. We'll take these off. And we'll place the last, 4? Alright, so we'll place the last 4 in the line. Alright, let's see how many skills we're at now. There we go. Look at that. Got one more extra. So let's take one off. Let's see. We'll take this one off and add another one. We'll add the second to the end. But within these is all 15 skills. Look, unlocked another one. Now I'm at 14. So let's take this one off. It's a lot easier once you have all of your slots because then you can just move around and be able to see it all at once. But what you're looking for is all 15. Okay, 12 is on page 1, down to, I'm at 14. What I'm trying to do is find the combination that shows all 15. So let's see what happens if we take this one off. So at this point, the only way to do it is I have to do trial and error and just keep clicking until it shows all 15 skills, or all 15 boost nodes will be represented here. So we'll take this one off, and some combination will have all 15 skills. There it is. Just fine. Nope, never mind. That's freaking 13. Let's try this one, see what happens. Back to 14. I'll try that one. Okay. All right, but anyways, so that's your boost nodes. All right, now thank you. To continue the rest of your nodes, like your skill nodes and stuff, you're still doing the same thing. So you just take these back off. Disassemble, because you know that anything that has a number is the ones you want. These are all your maxed out ones. The rest of that's all cannon fodder. These is how you finish out doing your skills once you open up your 3000 pack. Max pop. Place all your skills. Since we're down to skills, I mean, you could actually take the shortcut, but it don't help you much. Looking for 24s, no 24s. We're at the Erda Fountain or Erda Shower. Where's my Erda Shower? There it is. Alright, blinks where we're at. Do we have any 24s? Nope, okay. Blink. Alright, that's all those. We can go ahead and disassemble. Oh, here, I better take them all out or someone will freaking think I didn't do it right. No, dang it. Read my notes. There we go. Alright. Select all. Unselect all the ones that got numbers. These are all cannon fodder at this point. This is our last open max pack. Excuse me. We're at Sharp Eyes. We're at Hyper Body. Oh yeah, already present. Alright, that's So these are all decomp, they're cannon fodder. Right? All these are breakables. Now, start at this one. First one we need is Omega Blaster. Okay, so we go to my nodes. All right, Omega Blaster. 22, we're trying to get to 24, so you node craft. Pick Omega Blaster. There it is. All right, so we're already at 22, so we'll probably need, I like to just say it's 5 per level, so 22 to 5, I'm going to need, what, 3 by 5, 15. So 15 of Omega Blaster should get us to what we want. View my nodes, Omega Blaster, enhance, select all. So I didn't need all 15. Enhance. Omega Blaster is now maxed. Next one on the list. Core Overload. Node crafting. Core Overload. Whoops, I forgot to see how many it was. 21. Alright. Core Overload. Craft. 15. Craft. View my nodes. Right click this. Enhance. Select all. Enhance. Correct. 25. Okay. All the way down the list. Every skill you got, you're going to do that way. 21. What's this one? Hyperfield. Okay. Node. Is it hologram or hyper? Hologram field fusion. Okay, fusion. There's so many names on this class for the same dang thing. Field fusion. Alright. Craft. 15. Oh, view my nodes. Photon ray. Alright, so I got Mystic Door. That's at 18. So this one will be 20. Didn't quite make 25. 70%, so that's 3. And and so on and so on, all the way down the list. Every skill you come to, it's always the same. 16. That's rope lift. Like I said, 5 per level. Craft. 25. $70 again, so we know that's only one more. Ta-da. Every skill down the list, and that's perfect node at 200. It only takes 3,000, and you can max out every one of your nodes. Go ahead and level to 260, get your whole board opened up, and you have everything. As you level, you can just start throwing your best stuff in there. I like to tell people to put all of your boost nodes on.